I Disneybounded as the fairy godmother for my granddaughter's princess makeover in Disney World. And that outfit somehow turned into 5 different digital products. Not 5 ideas, 5 actual products that can keep working for my business long after the trip is over. And the funny part is, I didn't plan this. It happened because my marketing brain never really shuts off. After 30 years in marketing, I've trained myself to look at everyday moments a little bit differently. Most people go to Disney and come home with photos. I came home with photos too, don't get me wrong, but I also came home with something else. Assets. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how one fairy godmother inspired outfit turned into 5 different digital products and business assets, and how you could do the exact same thing with experiences you're already having in your own life. But first, if you're building a second income while still working full-time like I am, make sure you subscribe. Every week on this channel, I share practical ways to turn what you already know into simple digital products and automated income streams. And I read every comment. A lot of my videos actually come directly from questions that people leave here. All right, let me tell you what happened. So the moment this idea really clicked happened at the Bippity Boppity Boutique. If you've never seen it before, it's a place in Disney where little kids can get a full princess makeover. Hair, dress, glitter, the whole magical experience. And so we took my granddaughter there to have her princess transformation. And because I'm a little extra, I decided to Disneybound as the fairy godmother so that we could match. And I have to tell you, strangers kept stopping us all day. People were like, oh, that outfit is perfect. You two look adorable together. You look just like the fairy godmother. And while we were standing there taking pictures, something hit me. This outfit wasn't just a fun memory. This could be an asset. Because if people love the outfit in real life, there was a very good chance other people would want to recreate it for their trip. And that realization is what started this chain reaction, because that one outfit ended up turning into 5 different digital products and business assets. So let me show you what I mean by that. The first thing that Fairy Godmother outfit became was an affiliate product list. So when I got home from the trip, I recreated the outfit digitally on my Amazon storefront as a shopping list. I took the pieces I wore, the dress, the cardigan, the accessories, especially the hat and the shoes, and I built a simple shoppable list showing each item. And then I featured that in my Amazon storefront. So if someone sees the outfit and thinks, oh my gosh, I love that look, they can immediately find the items and buy them to recreate it. Now, here's the important part. That list took me less than 5 minutes to create because I had already purchased everything. I simply added the items directly from my Amazon order history, but it turned a memory into something people can actually use. And that leads directly to the second asset. Now, let me show you something interesting. One simple outfit photo can actually turn into multiple assets. So you have the photo from the trip, turns into a shoppable outfit list, which turns into an affiliate product, which turns into something people can discover online. And once you start seeing that pattern, you start noticing opportunities everywhere, which brings us to asset number 2, because that shopping list didn't just live in my storefront, it turned into a Pinterest pin. And Pinterest is one of the most overlooked platforms for creators. Most social media posts disappear in about 24 hours, but Pinterest works more like Google. People search for ideas, Disney outfits, Disneybounding, fairy godmother outfits, and your content can show up months later, which is great because Pinterest thinks I'm far more fashionable than I actually am. So now that outfit turns into a searchable visual product collage. One outfit, one pin, potentially years of traffic. And here's the interesting part. This works for far more than Disney. If you love gardening or cooking, fitness, crafts, travel, all of those hobbies can turn into searchable content. But this is where the story gets even more interesting because none of these assets required me to create something completely new from scratch. They came from things I was already doing on the trip. The outfits, the photos, the moments we were already capturing. And once I realized that, I started seeing opportunities everywhere, which leads to asset number 3. Experiences are content. And this video you're watching right now is actually the 3rd asset that came from that outfit, because the story itself became this YouTube video. Trips create stories. Stories create content, and content creates discoverability. And when you start documenting experiences through the lens of helping other people, those experiences can become some of your most powerful content. In fact, one trip could easily fuel multiple videos. I could do outfit ideas, trip planning tips, behind the scenes moments, lessons like the one we're talking about today. And each of those videos becomes a long-term asset that can bring new people into your audience. But that's only part of the system, because once people start watching your content, something else happens. They start asking questions, which leads to asset number 4. One of the most powerful assets any creator can build is an email list. And the best emails rarely start with marketing. They start with stories, real moments, real experiences, things that actually happened in your life. This fairy godmother moment is the perfect example of that. It becomes a story that I can share with my email subscribers. A story about being at Disney with my granddaughter, about strangers stopping us to talk about the outfit, about the moment my marketing brain kicked in. Stories create connection. Connection builds trust, and trust is what eventually leads people to the solutions you create, which leads to my 5th asset, and this one is where everything starts to come together. Before I show you the 5th asset, let me ask you something. Think about the last trip you took, or the last hobby you spent money on. How many problems did you solve during that experience? Packing, planning, choosing what to bring, figuring out what worked and what didn't work. Those solutions are exactly where digital products come from. So the 5th asset that can come out of experiences like this is a digital product, because real experiences reveal the problems that people actually need help solving. For example, planning this Disney trip created things like packing lists, outfit planning, memory ideas, photo planning, and those solutions can easily turn into digital products I could sell. Things like trip planners, checklists, memory journals, decision guides. None of these need to be complicated. They just need to help someone solve a problem. And that's actually how many digital products start. Not from brainstorming, but from your real life experiences. So here's the real lesson in all of this. The point is not Disney. The point is perspective. Most people experience life. Creators look for those assets inside those experiences. Instead of asking, what content should I create? Try asking yourself, what assets can come out of what I'm already doing? Because that shift changes everything for you. Because suddenly your hobbies, your work experience, your trips, your everyday life becomes raw material for your business. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I would love to create a digital product, but I have no idea where to start, I actually created something to help with that. And it's called the Shortcut to Selling Your First Digital Product. It walks you step by step through how to take an idea, turn it into a simple product, and list it for sale. I'll link that for you down below if you want to check it out. Because honestly, the first product is the hardest one. And once you do it once, everything else gets easier. And coming soon, I'm releasing my first course called the Fast Funnel Builder. That's going to show you how to turn your product, your content, and your email list into a simple, fully tested, automated funnel so everything starts working together. If you want to hear about that when it launches, make sure you're on the wait list. I'll leave a link down in the description. Now I'm curious about something. What is something you already know how to do that someone else might want help with? Maybe it's gardening or cooking, photography, planning trips, organizing. Tell me down in the comments. I read every single one, and sometimes your answers turn into future videos. And if you want to see how all of these pieces fit together into a simple passive income system, watch this video next. In that video, I walk you through the exact setup I use to connect content, email, and digital products into one simple system. That fairy godmother outfit started as a memory with my granddaughter, but with a little marketing thinking, it turned into 5 business assets. All right, here's to your success, and I'll see you next week.